Okay, what next? Brake lever, shifter. Let me grab a shifter. I'm gonna go with, well, I already have it. Let's see. I'm gonna go with an XT. So I got an XT shifter. Ooh la la. So it comes with housing, which we'll just cut to size, and then it comes with a cable already. And it has a green coating, so hoping this is like a stainless steel, possibly polished. Then they put a coating on it for more slipperiness. They may have already put a little bit of lube inside the housing, so when I run the cable through, it's just gonna run nice and super smooth. It's gonna give this lever, when you go to hit it, and you upshift. Mainly when you upshift, that's when you're feeling the pressure. You're putting pressure on the derailleur. The spring is starting to move and expand. The farther it goes out, the more pressure you may feel. But it's supposed to make, all that slipperiness is gonna make this feel good. So in the box, they're giving you some rubber booties. That's gonna go basically cutting down any dust. And they give you some end caps or ferrule caps. And they give you, it's an XT cover. So right now, this one came with a window and a red indicator, so it's letting you know what, more or less what gear you're in. So, what I could do is I could just take that off. There's a screw here. This whole top piece comes off, if it allows, but they gave this to me, and then this cover cap goes on. So if I don't want to see this, if I don't want to say, hey, I'm not an amateur, I don't need to see that. But you know what, I may just leave it. It's a nice touch. I think we're running brake lever first, then shifter. I always forget. Let's see, on my hardtail over here, yeah, shifter, then brake lever. Yeah, so I guess the brake lever kind of hovers over it. So shifter first, and this is the right. So we're gonna, and I just went with the band style because they have some that can connect to a brake lever, but I'm going to a totally different brake lever. So it's just usually if it has its own band, so it's independent of itself. So, and we need to tighten that sucker up. It's probably a 4mm tool. Just kind of roughly placing that just so it stays still for now. And then let's grab a brake lever. Actually, 2 brake levers. And again, we're going to the Paul. Some Paul stuff. These are the Paul Love Lever Long Pull Brake Lever. Brake long time. Pretty. Flat matte black polished barrel adjuster. Beautiful. We got Paul writing on one side, so it is left and right specific. We cannot mix and match unless you don't want the Paul showing and you want to be backwards. But I mean, what's the sense of that? I mean, you paid for his name. So I got Paul on top. Gonna go that direction. Housing is gonna be running out that way. Slide that puppy on. Ooh, a little tight. Let's loosen that up. And that's another 4mm hex tool. And usually it's gonna be running close to the shifter. So you can usually butt it up for now. And most of the time it'll come and rest. I'll have it just right there, it's touching. I'm gonna lift up just about a 1/4 inch or so. Snug that up. Whoop, snug the wrong one. All right, snug that lever up. So now that lever's not going nowhere. And we got nice light action. These are pretty awesome. Top here, we got a small seal cartridge. And I think we have one on the bottom. I mean, that's just gonna last you forever. It's gonna feel awesome forever. We cannot blame this lever for having any roughness or resistance whatsoever. I mean, the wind blows, that thing's gonna move. If you're gonna get any resistance anywhere, it's gonna be your brake line going through your housing. All the turns you have causes resistance. A lot of that stuff's just unavoidable. And then, of course, the brake levers, the springs, you know. So if we had to break this system up into 3 pieces, where's the resistance coming from? Where is it moving? Why is it moving tough? Why is it hard to squeeze? Why isn't this retracting quickly? This has no spring in it, so we're relying on the springs in the brake lever. and then we just need a clean cable running through, and good spring tension over at the brakes. Okay, then you would have grip. If you really wanted to get an idea, you could slide your grip on just to get a measurement on these guys, but I'm okay for now. Boom. What else? What's going over here? No shifter, no dropper for the moment. Brake, I'm sorry, hand grip. Shoot, man, we could start running some stuff.